engaging as we take you through the smoothest ride on radio from 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. You're getting your morning inspired, be informed. Let's interact only on the morning drive. Make it a text with
Okay, guys, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're watching from. Please like, subscribe, and share. And hit the subscribe button right here. You are. Good morning and welcome to Ebona, the 103.5FM. Today, the 22nd day of November 2024. Today is Friday and the time is 2 minutes past the hour of 7. It's time for newspaper headlines on Ebona, the 103.5FM. This morning, we are going to take you through the news making the headlines on Nigerian newspapers. But before we do that, let's go for a short break. When we come back, we'll continue on the stories making the headlines. Please stay with us. You're welcome back to newspaper headlines on Ebona, the 103.5 FM. This morning, we are going to take you through the news making the headlines on The Guardian, Leadership, Vanguard, Punch, Daily Post, The Nation, This Day, and if time permits, we're also going to take a look at the Nigerian Tribune newspapers. Remember that you can become part of the conversation by sending your reactions via SMS or WhatsApp messages on 080 I am Martin. Let's get started with the Guardian newspaper this morning. Group urge AGF to expedite alleged $8.4 million diesel theft trial. Sanwo-Olu presents a 3.3 trillion naira budget proposal. Man arraigned for cultism, attempted murder in Rivers. Civil society organizations fault opposition to Tinubu's $2.2 billion loan request. Community petitions Oyebanji over illegal clearing, destruction of farms. Police confirm 3 dead in Nasarawa farmers' headers clash. Court remands man for allegedly raping 50-year-old neighbor. Family of Nigerian jailed in South Africa seeks urgent federal government intervention. Police arrest suspected child trafficker, rescue 3 stolen children in Imo. MC Oluomo, Human Rights Writers Association flays alleged selective enforcement of law. Court adjourns Gbajabiamila's alleged 30 million naira fraud case to January 24th. Police patrol teams in gun duel in Anambra, pedestrian injured. Police patrol teams in gun duel in Anambra, pedestrians injured. Burglars destroy property, loot former GM's residence in Delta. Lagos betrays commitment to enforcing environmental laws. Human errors. Drug use cited as key cause of boat mishap on Nigerian waterways. Guinness Nigeria, FRSC launch Ember Month campaign to promote road safety. Man sues National Drug Law Enforcement Agency over alleged illegal detention. Senate to fully participate in Joseph Wire's burial. Akpabio. Kanu governor offers employment to 2 protesters. Labour threatens a strike over new minimum wage in Cross River. Senate okays Omolola Oloworan as Pencon DG. ICPC tracks a 47.3 billion naira constituency projects in Ondo. Alleged kidnapping. Office of a public defender may represent Evans. Police parade man for allegedly impregnating 15-year-old daughter. Food security. Federal government to rehabilitate dams in Northwest. FCT Fire Service deploys the fire routers to enhance safety in Abuja. National Population Commission registers 300,182 beds in Sokoto. Police warn against vandalism of port infrastructure in rivers. Community petitions Oyebanji over illegal clearing with taking this. Police confirm 3 dead in Nasarawa farmers headers clash. Edo flyover projects transparency questions linger. Edo flyover projects transparency questions linger. Kogi presents another batch of refurbished vehicles to security agencies. Governor Yusuf prioritizes pension payment, tackles over 43 billion naira liabilities. Collaborative efforts key to tackling insecurity, says Brotai. UK FCDO laments non-implementation of Police Act 2020. Compromise. Nigeria's regulatory security agencies at crossroads. Much ado about medicine, minors, messengers of misinformation. Human Rights Writers Association urges federal government, NYSC, to secure release of kidnapped corps member in Niger State. Police rescue kidnapped victim in Rivers, recover suspect's vehicle. Loma sales business cracks down on cat pushers over waste disposal violation. Pandemonium in Oshobo as transporters are protest shooting at park management boss. Pandemonium in Oshobo as transporters are protest shooting of park management boss. Custom intercepts military helmet, drones, contraband worth 3.3 billion naira at Lagos Airport. That's the much we can take from the Guardian newspaper this morning. You are listening to newspaper headlines on EBONADI103.5FM. Remember that you can become part of the conversation by sending your reactions via SMS or WhatsApp messages on 080-6579-6599. From the Guardian newspaper, we'll flip over to Leadership newspaper. 2024 Plateau Cultural Carnival to boost unity. Artistry. Organizers. Abu Razak celebrates as Kwara Peoples win presidential debate for 3rd time. Tinubu, Wike, Onyejocha orders for 10th National Industrial Summit in Kwara. Campus France, Nigeria holds study fair in Abuja. Governor Mufwang hosts a prison fellowship, advocates justice for victims. Fagade takes over as DG of NIHOTOUR, promises to reposition institute. Santuraki to Idris King, pay attention to gas flaring. Others. The trouble with giving to Caesar. Months after, 5 billion naira pledges unfulfilled as a Bronu Flood Committee ends distribution. IPI to hold 75th anniversary World Congress in Vienna. Foundation is Abuja Fire Victims awards scholarships to 20 students. Paramilitary agencies not property alleviation jobs. Minister. Lottery generate 200 billion naira revenue in 2023. Speaker Abbas. Cabinet shake-up and other matters. Constitution review. We have governors backing. Deputy Speaker Obi couldn't have won 2023 presidential poll. Okupe. ICC issues arrest warrants for Netanyahu. Gallant Hamas commanders. Edo APC. PDP trade wars over alleged invasion of secretariat. Kanu hands over 76 release minors to parents. We will continue to invest in Nigerian youths. Speaker Abbas. FEM embarks on educational projects in FCT. NIQS advocates innovation sustainability ahead of 2024 AGM. IFA empowers women with disabilities on digital literacy. Governor Bago celebrates Betara on his birthday. Acting Chief of Army Staff harps on efficient procurement for Army's professional capabilities. WACT empowers host community youth in rivers. Customs CG meets area controllers over smuggling at land borders. Lagos Speaker dismisses rumored ambition to succeed Sanwo-Olu. Reps summon head of service over alleged age falsification by civil servants. Police arrest man, girlfriend over alleged murder of woman in Enugu. Law to compel social media platforms to set up offices in Nigeria underway. Reps move against illegal harvest sales of human eggs. Matt Gaetz withdraws as Trump's Attorney General nominee. NEC constitutes committee to end incessant power grid collapse, boost electrification. ACF chairman suspended over 2027 comment. Defense headquarters hails arrest of Biafran separatists. Simon Ekpa over terrorism. Defense headquarters hails arrest of Biafran separatist Simon Ekpa over terrorism. Moka CCO win NIBAD awards in US. We won't raise taxes on an already burdened people. Tinubu. NEC gives 3 states FCT 1 week to submit a position on state police. Sanwo-Olu presents 3.5 trillion naira 2025 budget to Lagos Assembly. Permanent Secretary tax Niger Delta governors on counterpart funding payment to speed up wash projects. Umaye hands over supervisory role of 2 agencies to Goronyo. Tackle not problem, not Tinubu. Kwankwaso tells ACF. NAF airstrikes spark controversy over civilian casualties in Castina. Ipman task force accuses army of sabotaging its fight against illegal bunkering. Defense headquarters denies Navy personnel aiding oil theft in Niger Delta. Federal government terminates Julius Berger's 740 billion naira Abuja Kaduna Kanu road contract. Troops kill terrorist commander Muzu Yaudu. 114 others arrest 238. Governor Bala presents 465 billion naira 2025 budget proposals to Bauchi Assembly. Ekiti community petitions Governor Oyebanji over alleged encroachment on farmlands. Jigawa schools lack teachers, learning materials. PLANE. Senate okays Tinubu's 1.767 trillion naira loan request. Ex-Oyo senatorial candidate Fasay dumps Accord Party. Media company spearheads repositioning Nigeria out of home advertising practices. Accord Party urges members to reject divisive tactics. Rep move to increase number of FCT High Court judges. ICC issues arrest warrants for Israeli Prime Minister Netanyahu, ex-defense chief, Hamas leader over war crimes. Nigeria, Cameroon renew rivalry at the second African Military Games football opener in Abuja. Kanu government reunites 76 freed hashtag end bad governance protesters with parents. Court to rule on Labour Party suit against pro-Wike lawmakers January 24th. Para opens health insurance agency's office in Baroten. Biafra separatist Simon Ekpa detained in Finland over alleged terrorism in Nigeria. Crypto trader turns $865 into $6.4 million as shield guy Mimi coin source. Governor Sani advocates Marshall Plan for Youth Development. Constitutional review. Carlo seeks governors early input to avoid delays. Automobile firm presents luxury car to Davido as a 32nd birthday gift. Mali's civilian prime minister sacked for criticizing military rule. State chairman Senate caucus differ on PDP's status after Guba polls for arraigned for defaming sound of Ogbomosho. Nigerian children at greater risk from climate change. UNICEF bread seller turned celebrity Oluomo unveils radio show to tell personal story. Ex-UK Deputy Prime Minister John Prescott dies at 86. Handel McCall lists 13.17 billion naira shares on NGX. Constitution review. National Assembly seeks governors' input to avoid obstacles at state assemblies. Collaborative partnerships are crucial for economic progress. BAT Nigeria. Bauchi governor approves 70,000 naira minimum wage. Canada uncovers 10,000 fake foreign student acceptance letters. Tinubu set to appoint new ambassadors. And that's the much we can take from the leadership newspaper this morning. Still on the stories making the headlines on Nigerian newspapers this morning from the leadership newspaper, we'll flip over to Vanguard newspaper. Tax reform bills we will scrutinize, be on side of people. National Assembly tells governors. Terrorism, presidency, mom, defense headquarters trailed over arrest of Simon Ekpa for others. Terrorism, presidency, we've taken this. Safety nets for poor, vulnerable Nigerians a priority, Tinubu tells IMF chief. And the bad governance and protests. Kanu reunites minors with parents. Two-thirds of households lack money for healthy food. MBS survey. 2027 polls. Some disloyal PDP leaders working for APC, but they judge. Atiku slams Tinubu says loan burden crushing Nigeria's economy. Overhead takes 432.6 billion naira as Sanwo-Olu presents a 3 trillion naira 2025 budget. 2023 election, presidency not stolen. Labour Party couldn't have performed better. Okupe appeal court nullifies a judgment against Rivers local government election. Naira depreciates to 1,745 naira per dollar in parallel market. Civil society organizations storm National Assembly, protest NMPCL's 1.6 billion liters of petrol importation. Senate okays Tinubu's $2.2 billion loan request. Ogoni 4 versus Ogoni 9. The blame game continues 30 years after. Still on the stories, making headlines on the Vanguard newspaper this morning. Delta teenager locked in dog cage for visiting female classmate. Open defecation now a crime in Ogun. That's the much we can take from the Vanguard newspaper this morning. From the Vanguard newspaper, we'll flip over to the Punch newspaper. Government organizes voter education in Lagos community. Lawmaker distributes food items to Adamawa flood victims. Edo PDP, APC clash over secretariat vandalism. Don't lobby me for promotion, Minister tells civil servants. Senate mandates military to free local governments under Boko Haram control. Disability groups get financial aid. Rest 31 years, presidential ambition. Bode George tells Atiku. Niger CP rails out achievements, reassures residents of camp. I'm qualified to be Lagos Governor Obasa. Yobe Police deny female officers on Inspector General of Police case from command. War crimes. US opposes ICC arrest warrant for Israeli Prime Minister. Investment in education necessary to attain DGs. Vice Chancellor. Investment in education necessary to attain SDGs. Vice Chancellor. Government organizes voter education in Lagos community. And still on the stories, making the headlines on the Punch newspaper this morning. Gombe begins 28 billion naira assembly, high court complexes. Atiku berates reps for rejecting 6-year term for president. Oyo theft. Defense headquarters tackles Tompolo over sabotage allegation. NMPC first E&PI 100,000 barrel per day oil production. Bauchi comes second at Saudi Arabia Quranic competition, gets 130 million naira support. Group advises establishment of mini courts to resolve gender-based violence cases. Kanu releases 76 minor protesters to parents. How donor groups boost access to healthcare services. Group urges youths, people with disabilities to contest 2027 election. Man petitions Bauchi Varsity over lecturer's sexual assault on wife. Kanu begins construction, renovation of public schools. Reps to probe age falsification in ministries, department, agencies. FAO predicts 33.1 million Nigerians will face hunger in 2025. Jigawa creates e-portal for AIDS to avoid bottlenecks. Gombe police re-strategize over header-farmer clashes. Diarrhea in children dangerous, says Dawn. Obebulu raises panel to recover government vehicles from Obaseki's men. ASU backs Tinubu as Unizik Vice Chancellor, rejects sacking. EFCC opposes Desiana's suit to stop seized assets auction. Appeal court nullifies Abuja judgment stopping Rivers local government poll. That's the much we can take from the Punch newspaper this morning. Remember that you're listening to newspaper headlines on Ebona 103.5 FM, and you can become part of the conversation by sending your reactions via SMS or WhatsApp messages on 08065796599. From the Punch newspaper, we'll flip over to Daily Post newspaper. 2027, Obasanjo's knock on INEC, reopen push for electoral reform. Appeal court oppose Rivers local government election. MBF president Bitrus, ex-lawmaker Yusuf Way, planned increment of derivation funds. Hardship. Nigerians waiting to show Tinubu exit door in 2027. Bode George. No nation can prosper without investment in youth. Vice President Chetima. Sanwo-Olu presents 3 trillion naira 2025 budget to Lagos Assembly. Senate will participate fully in Waya's burial. Akpabio. Oyo Makinde flags off upgrade of HURIWA farm settlement. Defense headquarters, civil society organizations tackle Tompolo over oil theft allegation against Navy. ACF suspends chairman Osman over comments on 2027 presidency. Northern Group opposes establishment of state police. Amended National Drug Law Enforcement Agency Act. National Assembly replaces death sentence with life imprisonment for drug trafficking. That's the much we can take from the Daily Post newspaper this morning. Still on the stories making the headlines on Nigerian newspapers this morning, from the Daily Post newspaper, we'll flip over to the Nation newspaper. Reps reject bill seeking 6-year single tenure for president, governors. Gambari, I wanted to become a teacher, but became diplomat. Gambari. Silak hails Supreme Court on EFCC, other anti-graft agencies' legality. COP29, Nigeria seeks global cooperation on climate change impacts. President to open 10th Labour Summit, awards in Kwara. Sanwo-Olu proposes a 3.05 trillion naira 2025 estimates. Muhammad presents a 465 billion naira budget to Bauchi Assembly. Lukarawa terrorists won't prevail in Nigeria. Defense headquarters assures Senate. ACF, Arewa Consultative Forum suspends Osman over 2027 comment. Defense headquarters, EPA's arrest in Finland, victory for anti-terror battle. Home 6 Children's Clinic, Diocese of Lagos West marks 25th anniversary. First Lady's 50 million naira endowment fund for Yabatek Best Female Student. Obasa, I have not thought about 2027. Akala's son tips Ogbomosho as new Oyo State capital. Absence of Evans Council stores arraignment. Man, 48, defies daughter. And still on the stories making the headlines on the Nation newspaper this morning. Abia Commissioner of Police leaves man hot for killers of policemen. NAFDAC destroys a 2 billion naira counterfeit alcohol in Lagos. National Air Force airstrikes on bandits enclave excites Katsina government. Chetima, Nigerian youths indispensable to repositioning Africa. National Assembly okays life jail for drug offenders and traffickers in amended National Drug Law Enforcement Agency Act. Worry agog for Glow Festival of Joy promo. Why INEC can't relocate offices from Council Secretariat by Yakubu. Senate okays Tinubu's request for 1.77 trillion naira external loan. Governors back National Assembly on Constitution review. Yabatek should drive Nigeria's industrial revolution, says Sanwo-Olu. Lagos warns against late detection of diabetes. Society sensitizes youths on effect of drug. Naja fixes December 11 for author awards. Public trust and the judiciary, a call for reforms. Over 13,000 pupils participate in ASEP assessment. NPC to tackle infant maternal mortality. That's the much we can take from the Nation newspaper this morning. From the Nation newspaper, we'll flip over to this day newspaper. Tinubu to IMF. Our reforms now bearing positive results. Lagos, 3 trillion naira 2025 budget to prioritize growth in tourism, economic affairs. Oyebanji, turning around the fortunes of Niwa. Ekiti workers to enjoy 70,000 naira minimum wage from December. Fela, tell us more. Zenith Tech Fair 4.0 ends on a high as a hackathon finalist gets 77.5 million naira cash reward. Tinubu to IMF. Our reforms now bearing positive results. ACF, Tinubu's policies insensitive. They've worsened Arewa people's poor condition. Arrest warrants issued for Netanyahu, gallant Hamas commander, over alleged war crimes. Muhammad presents a 465 billion naira 2025 budget. We built oil refinery when no IOC was willing, says Dangote Group's Edwin. Apga share Ezokenwa offers conditional pardon to rebel group NMPC to deploy low security risk, high integrity oil pipelines nationwide. Edo Assembly pledges alliance with Netherlands to combat trafficking orders. Federal government strikes deal with IOM on a revised migration policy, says 6.1 million Nigerians still displaced. Constitution review. Governors in support of amendment process, says Benjamin Kalo. Zenith Tech Fair will taken this. Najomo calls for financial reforms. You're listening to newspaper headlines on Ebona, the 103.5 FM. When I go for a short break, when we come back, we'll continue on the stories making the headlines on this day newspaper. Please stay with us.
In the 21st century is gone. When you have everyone at the 103.5 FM here, what are you celebrating today? Birthdays, wedding anniversary, traditional wedding, chieftaincy conferment, ofala, etc. Approach everyone at the 103.5 FM Ogidi today to document your event. Everyone at the 103.5 FM offers you live coverage of your events on radio and social media. Video and photo coverages feature on magazines, photo books, and others. News coverage of political and other events. Take this offer and receive a complete coverage. For more information, call or WhatsApp 08065796599 or you visit Ebona at the 103.5 FM Ogidi opposite Ogunike Boys inside the Ovin Residency Hotel. Ogidi. Ebona the 103.5 FM. Napapoa production. Police for my business. When I was telling you, HJ radio drama, there we go. HJ radio drama, Erico, Ghana Dialogue every Monday, 8 o'clock p.m. Broadcast on Saturday, 3 o'clock p.m. Now, everyone at the 103.5 FM. If you know by finish your Residency Hotels Leofino Ogidi. Ogidi's #1 place for all type of events. Burunia Dewa from corporate to social gathering or any type of parties, even end of year parties from the club. We have air-conditioned hall and outdoor space of a very good capacity. When Nebiano come, let us celebrate your event in style. Residency Hotel Leofino Ogidi. If you are somebody with a taste, when Emmanuel back in EDTR, I want delicious meals, drinks, and spirits brewed in different parts of the world. For booking, call 081-45-678901. One more. Come, let's make your event come through the way it's dream or your plan of why. Residency Hotels Leofino Gidi or Gidi's best place for premium events. Ask for an amagoroge, Wakozian de Hakim. Man is a political animal. That's why we all have our views on politics. Political View comes to you at Ebonadi 103.5 FM with Martin Ifeanyi Ikisi every Monday, 3 o'clock p.m. to 4:30 p.m. and Saturday, 10 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. It's all about the day-to-day activities in the Nigerian political space. Views of political actors from various political parties on political process. Views of labor leaders, and most importantly, your views. Views of the common Nigerian. Tune in to Ebonadi 103.5 FM or you join online via mixlr.com/gistfm every Monday and Saturday. What are your political views? Keep a date.
Ogidi Kwenu, Ndogidi Kwenu, Adogidi Beauty Show is here again. Adogidi 2024. Nauna makweba pole na keep as well. Ija wele, are you up to 18 and above? Register now and win up to 1 million naira. Ebonwa Muluno Gidi Land or Wadiana. Come and represent your heritage where beauty, brain, and culture blends, empowering the women, enhancing excellence, beauty with a purpose, supporting education, and securing a future. For forms and inquiries, please call or WhatsApp 080-6329-0766 or 090-13566-263. Social media platforms at Instagram, TikTok, or Facebook at Adogidi Beauty Pageant. Forms are available at all residency hotels nationwide. And the deadline for the registration is on the 10th of December 2024. Adogidi Beauty Pageant Show. Don't miss out. Arise. Kunye.
How best can we talk about the challenges we are having on our streets, our community, our society in general? Street report. If we do not address these challenges on Ebonadi FM, who will? As the happenings around us get as complicated as they can be.
Government, whatever.
Street report is here to make sense of it all. Street report is causing social change across your streets. In your community, Street Report is here with hardcore journalism to get to the roots of our problem. Why don't you join me, Martin Ifeanyi as number the first every Friday, 4:30 p.m. on Ebonadi 103.5 FM as Street Reports unfolds
In your face.
on Emas and Ebonadi corner
24/7. 24/7.
You're welcome back to Newspaper Headlines on Ebonadi 103.5 FM. Remember that you can become part of the conversation by sending your reactions via SMS or WhatsApp messages on 080-6579-6599. We are on to this day newspaper. Stock market declined by 142.4 billion naira on sale pressure in Orlando, GTCO. 22 others. Stakeholders call for satellite technology to combat marine pollution. NIMASA MPA chiefs to attend PFSON annual conference. Rage over sale of tickets in foreign currencies. Still on the stories making the headlines on this day newspaper this morning. Ekiti workers to enjoy 70,000 naira minimum wage from December, beyond Obasanjo's critic of INEC leadership. Oyebanji, building on Fayemi's legacy in Ekiti. In Kano, Barao welcomes NMPP, PDP defectors to APC. Oyebanji, turning around the fortunes of Niwa, are Reuters' spurious allegations against Nigerian military in Northeast. On Reuters' spurious allegations against the Nigerian military in Northeast. Uchechukwu Mojeku betting possibilities by empowering and transforming lives, business across Africa. As hell, conference marks 6 years of supporting families with special needs children. And that's the much we can take from this day newspaper this morning. From this day newspaper, we'll flip over to Nigerian Tribune. Lawyers urge to intensify public enlightenment on Child Rights Act. Why Nigeria needs to include climate change action in school curriculum. UNICEF. Senator Katong appoints special advisors on Islamic Christian matters. Senate leader dismisses a report of altercation with Akpabio. Reps reject a 6-year jail term. Reps rejects 6-year single term for presidents, governors, and rotational presidency. Reps to investigate alleged age falsification, anti-corruption units of ministries, departments, agencies. Goodluck Jonathan, Nigeria's greatest peace ambassador, PANDEV. Oil theft, civil society organizations, Tinubu's support group dismiss Tompolo's allegations against Navy. Ifeanyi Oba's burial, Soludo orders closure of schools in Nnewi. Mass take payment civil responsibility. Make tax payment civil responsibility. Soludo urge Anambra residents. ACF suspends chairman over unauthorized remarks on 2027 election. Lottery sectors 200 billion naira revenue in 2023, aside Speaker Abbas Kalo to transmit CALDE African Children Parliament's resolution to Tinubu. North Central speakers urge the federal government to prioritize development. And that's the much we can take from the Nigerian Tribune this morning. That will also mark the conclusion of all that we have for you on this particular edition of Newspaper Headlines on Ebonadi 103.5 FM. Remember that you can become part of the conversation by sending your reactions via SMS or WhatsApp messages on 080-6579-6599. We now flip over to our WhatsApp portal for reactions. On our WhatsApp portal this morning, we have this message is coming from Manli Uduogo from Odumo Bosi, and he says, Nigeria is truly a plurality complex of a country cursed with chop and selfish leaders. I make bold to say that no amount of sanctimonious injunctions and no amount of erudite constitution writing or amendment on tenure in office can lift Nigeria from her mediocrity to the greatness that she deserves. Once again, it behoves on us to use our democratic right to ensure that the right person is chosen to lead Nigerians out of this desecrated and barbecued economy. Come 2027, may God guide us through our journey to true nationhood. Manly Uduago from Odumobosi, thank you so much for joining us this morning. Still on our WhatsApp portal this morning, we have this message. This one is coming from Agonabo. He's joining us from Ofa Aguluzibo, and he says, collective effort said Burutai. Now he is giving advice. Now he saw lapses when he was army chief. What did he do? Well, that's your choice of words. And Air Force-based deniers of that what Tompolo, claim is false. We know that all the echoes will be swept under the carpet. A terrorist saga. Simon Epa have been arrested for terrorizing Nigeria, and all the new and old terrorists in Nigeria were begging them to surrender their guns and come for rehabilitation program. And now all the incessant killing and hardship, tribalism, lopsided appointment, and Fulani militia bandits are the cause of bad governance we are watching as things unfold. Okay, thank you so much for joining us this morning. Honor Agunabo from Aguluzibo, Ofa Aguluzibo. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. Also on our WhatsApp portal this morning, we have this message is coming from Patrick from Nteje, and he says for federal government to rehabilitate dams in Northwest is commendable. If not for any other thing, it will go a long way in checking the incessant flooding in the country. I think the age-long adage that says whether that is good for the goose is equally good for the gander applies here. And what I'm saying in effect is that as a federal government is making frantic efforts to rehabilitate dams in the Northwest, she should equally extend such good gestures to all other regions in the country that are usually ravaged by flood. In addition, I want to suggest that the federal government should not stop at rehabilitating dams in the country, but also should introduce policies that will ensure that every household in the country constructs a catchment pit within its compound so as to absorb all the waters coming from the compound so as to limit the volume of water that goes outside the compound. By doing so, the issue of incessant flooding in the country will be drastically reduced. This is coming from Mwaloto Patrick from Monteja. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. And still on our WhatsApp portal this morning, we have this message is coming from Valentine Edene from Mumbo, and it says Netanyahu arrest warrant by ICC is easier said than done. Where was ICC when Nigerian army shot thousands of people at the Lekki? Okay, and it says where was the United Nations when soldiers killed Biafra agitators without even a machete in years back? Anyway is written that nation will rise against Israel. Okay, Valentine Edene from Mumbo. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. Now we'll flip over to our SMS portal. On our SMS portal this morning, we have this message coming from Onudo from Nemo. And he says, I don't believe that Simon Epa's arrest in Finland will end the sit at home in the southeast. Most people have made up their mind to stay at home on Mondays. Onudo from Nemo. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. Still on our SMS portal this morning, we have this message. This one is coming from Mayor Onyin Jikoka, and it says defense headquarters are now happy over the arrest of Simon Epa. Sooner or later, the reverse will be the case. Okay, thank you so much for joining us this morning. Still on our SMS portal, we have a message. This one is coming from Godwin Ayebunam from Umumbo, Ayamelum local government area of Anambra State, and he says Simon Epa and others arrested in Finland over terrorism is nothing to write home about. What is the federal government doing to eliminate Boko Haram and bandits that are unleashing terror in the country? Can arrest of Simon Epa and 4 others bring an end to the sufferings of Nigerians? Let the government face the reality and stop chasing shadow. Godwin Ayebunam from Umumbo. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. Well, this is the spot where we'll call it a day on this particular edition of Newspaper Headlines on Ebona, the 103.5 FM. Remember, it comes your way weekdays in the morning. Once is 7 o'clock. So keep a date and don't touch the dial of Ebona, the 103.5 FM. Once is 8:20 this morning, we'll be back with the TGIF edition of a Bit Splash. Till we meet again, I am Martin. Have a blessed morning.
The challenges of documenting memories in the 21st century is gone. When you have Ebona, the 103.5 FM, here, what are you celebrating today? Birthdays, wedding anniversary, traditional wedding, chieftaincy conferment, or fala, etc. Approach Ebona, the 103.5 FM, Ogidi today to document your event. Ebona, the 103.5 FM offers you live coverage of your events on radio and social media, video and photo coverages, feature on magazines, photo books, and others, news coverage of political and other events. Take this offer and receive a complete coverage. For more information, call or WhatsApp 08065796599 or you visit Ebona the 103.5 FM Ogidi opposite Ogunike Boys inside Leofin Residency Hotel, Ogidi. Ebona the 103.5 FM. Napapoa production. When I was telling you, HJ radio drama, Erico. HJ radio drama, Erico, Ghana Dialogue every Monday, 8 o'clock p.m. With broadcast on Saturday, 3 o'clock p.m. Now, Ebona 103.5 FM.
If you move, I finish your
Residency Hotels Leofino Ogidi. Ogidi's #1 place for all type of events. Burunia, they were from corporate to social gathering or any type of parties, even end of year parties from the club. We have air-conditioned hall and outdoor space of a very good capacity. When Neviano come, let us celebrate your event in style. Residency Hotel Leofino Ogidi. If you are somebody with a zibote taste, when Emmanuel back in EDTR, I want delicious meals, drinks, and spirits brewed in different parts of the world. For booking, call 081-4567-8901. One more. Come, let's make your event come through the way it's dream or your plan of wire. Residency Hotels Leofino Ogidi, Ogidi's best place for premium events. Ask for Namagoroge.
Can we talk about the challenges we are having on our streets, our community, our society, in general, street report. If we do not address these challenges on Ebonadi FM, who will, as the happenings around us get as complicated as they can be.
Government, whatever.
Street report is here to make sense of it all. Street report is causing social change across your streets. In your community. Street report is here with hardcore journalism to get to the root of our problem. Why don't you join me, Martin as number the force every Friday, 4:30 p.m. on Ebonadi 103.5 FM as Street Reports on Fools.
In your face.
On Martin Ebonadi corner
24/7, 24/7.
Okay, guys, thank you. Like, subscribe, and share, right? You rock.